What's cracking? Buenos dias, saludos. How you doing, everybody? I want to get at this Red Supreme again. He did a video. He didn't put me in the title when he was disrespecting the blacks from Southern California, calling them weak, and but he does mention me. Goes into detail about me, and he said we had a conversation that and it ended a certain way, which was straight fabrication. Like I said, they will deflect. They only tell the truth that they want people to understand or think, and their narrative is self-serving. So let's go into it. We're going to disagree about hip-hop. He says it's black culture. From what I've read and what I've seen, it's Puerto Ricans had a lot to do with hip-hop, the start of it and the progression of it. Okay, so I don't see it black culture. But we're going to disagree on that, okay? When he talks about immigration a lot, illegal immigration and how they're a burden on the country and that his taxpayers' dollars are paying for immigrants to come here and live for free and not pay anything to the system. Just exploit the United States, right? That's what his whole thing is. And let me explain something. Illegal immigration is an asset to the United States. It's been an asset. In case in point, you can talk about Florida. Florida went hard on illegal immigration, and everybody started to leave Florida. They didn't want the problems. Now Florida is in financial hardship. They're having problems financially because they don't have all that money coming into the system on taxes and sales taxes and property taxes where they would have gotten it before, to top it off with cheap labor. Okay, so Florida is paying for Red Supreme's idea of what the United States should be. And let's address the fact that he says blacks' taxes pay for illegal immigrants. The blacks are 13% population in the United States, at best. And if you look it up, and these are all facts that you can look up yourself, 5%, and that's lowballing it, is unemployed in the United States, the black community. Now, I'm not attacking the black community. I got nothing. This is about Supreme and his lies and misinformation to push his narrative. Okay. Then he talks about the blacks and prison politics, gang politics, racial politics in Southern California. Now, what would he know about Southern California? He's not from Southern California. I don't know where he's from, but he obviously isn't from Southern California, because everybody involved in this politics, as far as the gangs, and I'm not going to get into prison politics, it's none of my business, but gang politics and street politics and racial politics, everybody understands. The blacks and the browns alike understand that there's no reason for us to be killing each other over one individual that does not know how to act or conduct himself. See, he talked about fist fighting in level 4. They don't do that over here in California. He has no idea what the hell he's talking about. Over here, people get killed. And that doesn't need to happen. We're at a point with the black community right now where we are being more respectful to each other. It's not perfect. It's never probably going to be perfect, but we're being more respectful for each other. So you calling the blacks over here weak, the only one weak is you. You could not come to Southern California and survive talking the way you're talking. That's just a pure fact. One of your own would probably do you in. Because Like I said, there's no reason for people to be killing each other, black and brown, because one person doesn't know how to act. I try to be respectful to you and explain to you that reparations is not beneficial to everybody. Okay, you talk about reparations or for free labor, retribution for free labor. Well, when have you worked for free? You can't even do your YouTube for free. Every 5 minutes, you're saying my Cash App, my Cash App, my Cash App. Where is your free labor? You're not putting, I'm doing mine. I don't ask for money. I don't get on YouTube and beg people for money. That's something you do. But you change the narrative to fit what you think is correct. And it's not. Not everybody thinks the same. And somebody shouldn't be considered racist because they don't think the way you think. See, your thinking is always based on color. It's always based on color. Who's a racist, me or you? Don't tell me how I talk or how I act when you're not around. Okay? Or any other blacks are around. You talked about Baldwin Park, blacks can't walk in Baldwin Park. That's not true. There are blacks in Baldwin Park. There are blacks in Puente. There are blacks in Monte. There are sections of blacks. Doesn't mean that there are gangs out there, but there are black citizens that walk around those areas and never have a problem. See, you in your narrative, it's always the raza that is attacking the blacks, which is not necessarily true. I'm not going to say it's not true, but not wholly true. It's not 100% truthful. You have sections of California, Los Angeles, that are primarily black. And if somebody like me walks down that street, they're going to get broken off just because of the color of my skin. And it's the same way for everywhere else, vice versa. So don't try to sit there and make it seem that you guys are holier than thou, okay? You guys talk about taking credit for everything. You did not build the United States on your own. The Asians made the railroad system. The Irish worked. The Italians worked. The Mexicanos worked. South Americans worked. Everybody has contributed to this United States to make it better. And then you got the smallest population, blacks, particularly FBA, calling out blacks and other raza for something they feel is due to them. Reparations. This is all behind money for you. All you want is, I want free money. I want free money. Like I said, tell me when you've worked for free for this country. You haven't. You were never a slave. You don't have nothing coming. Okay? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But if United States were to put reparations for any country, anybody, any group, any segment, it would cripple the economy for United States. So you're telling me by us giving you money for free handout, that it's worth crippling the economy, right? For the rest of us, screw everybody else, as long as you get yours, right? That's what you're saying. Like I said before, if you're going to talk facts. If you want to scream at the top of your lungs about you got all this coming, you invented everything, nobody else invented anything, they stole it all from you. That's fine and dandy. Handle your business. Do you. But don't continue to attack raza and Latinos and make it seem like you guys are holier than thou, because it's not true. Have a blessed one, you guys.